This soap over here is one of the most talked about soaps in skincare. Some people love the soap, while some people hate the soap because of the damage it has caused to their skin. But the truth is, this soap is not bad. It just depends on how you use it. Hello everyone and welcome back again to my channel. And guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about how to use this soap over here. This soap over here, some of you already know it, but for those who don't know this soap, well, this soap is called the Kojie San soap. Yeah, the name of this soap is the Kojie San soap. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to safely use this soap in a way that will not cause you any form of damage, okay? In a way that it won't cause you things like burns, dark patches, irritation, even ruin your skin. So if you've used Kojie San before in the past and maybe you didn't like it, or you are thinking of using this soap, well, this video is definitely for you. Now, the first thing you need to know about the Kojie San soap is that the Kojie San soap contains an ingredient which is called kojic acid. So it is a kojic acid based soap. Now, kojic acid is a skin lightening ingredient that works by inhibiting trioxanase enzyme, which is the enzyme that helps with the production of melanin on your skin. So it inhibits that enzyme, it suppresses that enzyme, allowing for your skin to actually get brightened. Okay, this soap is going to help you fade dark spots, uneven skin tone, hyperpigmentation, and also improve your skin tone in general. Okay, now one thing that you guys need to understand is that kojic acid is an active ingredient and not a regular soap agent. Okay, it is not a regular cleansing agent. It's not something that you should be using on a daily basis or every time you feel like you won't have your bath. It shouldn't be something that you should use every day. Okay, so that means that Kojie San soap is not your everyday regular soap, but it is actually a treatment soap. Now, who should or shouldn't use this Kojie San soap? Now, people who should use the Kojie San soap are people with dark spots, hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tone. They should be the ones to use the kojic acid soap, okay? Or people with acne marks, they should be the ones to use the Kojie San soap. And people who suffer from hyperpigmentation on their knee, elbow, underarms, knuckles, inner thighs, they can actually use the Kojie San soap. Well, people who shouldn't use the Kojie San soap are people who have eczema prone skin, sensitive skin, like your skin is very sensitive. You shouldn't actually use it at all. Or if your skin's barrier is damaged, you shouldn't use the soap at all. Like if you use the soap, you're going to worsen things for yourself. And you shouldn't be using the soap on a regular basis. Don't use this soap as your regular bathing soap. This is one common mistake I've seen that people have made concerning the soap. Some people use the soap to bathe morning, afternoon, night. Like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, this soap is not your regular soap. It is more of a treatment soap, okay? Number one mistake that people make when using the soap is overusing the soap. Yes, this is something that I've spoken about already. Overusing the soap, using the soap on a regular basis. If you want to bathe in the morning, you use the soap. If you want to bathe at night, you use the soap. Well, that should not be done. This soap is a treatment soap and not your regular soap, okay? You shouldn't leave Kojie San soap on your body for 5 to 10 minutes. Honestly, like I've seen people that say, oh, I don't use it every day, but I left it on my skin for 5 to 10 minutes. Guys, your skin is going to get bad, so you shouldn't do that. Okay, you shouldn't do that. Don't leave Kojie San soap on your face for 5 to 10 minutes. Don't do that. Your skin is going to get damaged. And another mistake I've seen people make is after using the soap, they tend go in with another active, either going with a product that contains AHA, BHA, retinol, or any other strong active, the alpha albutin or the rest. No, this soap, after using the soap, you shouldn't go in with any other strong active ingredients, okay? This is why some of you suffer from your skin tends to burn, you tend to have patches on your skin, you tend to have dark patches, your barrier tends to get damaged, and you tend to experience irritation because of your overuse and your not using the soap very well on your skin. Now, Kojie San soap tends to work slowly on the skin, okay? It's not something that has fast action, okay? So you need to be very patient when using this particular soap. It's not something that you should think of, oh, I'm going to start seeing results maybe in 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. No, it is not a bleaching product, so you're not meant to see results in 2 days or 5 days, okay? Now, how can you use this Kojic acid soap? When you want to use this soap, use it only once in a day. Yes, use this soap only once in a day at night. Yes, once in a day and only at night, and do not use it every single day of the week. Just pick out 2 days or 3 days of the week that you want to use the soap at night, and that's fantastic. You can decide to use it maybe on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, and on Saturdays, or maybe you just want to use it for 2 days in a week, maybe on Tuesdays and Saturdays. That is beautiful, but do not use the soap every day, and use it only at night. Okay, that's another thing you need to know. Use the soap only at night, because if you use it in the daytime, your skin is going to get so sensitive to the sun. Like, it's going to get really sensitive to the sun, and some of you are not regular with your sunscreen, so don't bother even using it in the daytime. Just to prevent, for prevention, just don't bother using it in the daytime. Okay, and do not use this soap. Do not leave this soap on your skin for a long time. I've seen people make this mistake. Don't leave this soap on your skin for a long time. Highest, leave it on your skin for 20 to 40 seconds. Don't let it exceed 60 seconds on your skin. Like, between 20 to 40 seconds, at most 60 seconds. Don't let it exceed that time limit on your skin, or else you're going to damage your skin. Okay, and one thing again that you need to is that you need to only focus on the problem areas, those places that you have your hyperpigmentation, those places that you have your dark spots. You need to only focus on those particular spots. You don't have to use it everywhere. If you have maybe dark underarm, just focus on your underarms. If you have dark knees, focus on your dark knees. If you have dark elbows, focus on your dark elbows. If you have knuckles, focus on your knuckles. If you have maybe dark spots, focus on your dark spots. You don't have to use it all over your body. If you know that your hyperpigmentation or dark spots is not all over your body, then don't you have to use it all over your body. Now, immediately after using the soap, you need to moisturize your skin. Yes, after using the soap, you need to moisturize. You need to go in with a very good moisturizing product. Either you go in with a product that contains ceramide, hyaluronic acid, something that's going to help to calm your skin, because your skin needs to be calm at this point. You're going with something that has shea butter, or something that has ceramide, or something that has hyaluronic acid to help bring that back moisture, because kojic acid tends to strip your skin of moisture. So you want to bring back moisture, you want to calm your skin. Okay, so you want to go in with a skincare product that contains ceramide or hyaluronic acid or shea butter. I've made videos on hydrating body lotions. I'm going to leave the link to that video down on my description box for you guys. Okay, and in the daytime, don't forget to wear your sunscreen, because even though you use kojic acid at night, you're trying to actually tackle a particular skincare issue. You don't want to go out in the daytime and not use your sunscreen, because you don't want to spoil the things that the kojic acid soap has done for you at night. Okay, you want to actually keep progressing, so you should actually make use of your sunscreen. It is non-negotiable. You need to use a sunscreen. Okay, if it's on your body, only the exposed part of your body, then on your face, all over your face. Okay, now if you want to see results of this Kojie San soap, I would say give it 2 months, 8 weeks. Okay, but from 2 weeks you start seeing a little bit of change. From 4 weeks you start seeing progress. Then 8 weeks you start seeing visible changes on your skin. Trust me. And you need to be very patient. Like, you need to be very patient when using this soap. Okay, because Kojie San soap is not a bleaching soap. It is a skin treatment soap, so you don't expect it to work like magic for you. Yeah, you don't expect it to work like magic for you. Now, if you want to use this soap properly on your body, lather it on your sponge or whatever you're using to apply the soap, then rub it up, then use it all over your body. I won't advise that you actually use the soap direct on your body, because this soap actually extracts a lot. Like, it extracts a lot. Okay, so you just want to lather it on a sponge and then use it all over your body. But for your face, please, I will advise that you shouldn't use it all over your face. I will advise that you should only apply it on those areas that you have your dark spots and hyperpigmentation. And you shouldn't put the soap directly on your face. Instead, you use maybe a cotton board, or you can just use your hand, lather the soap on your hand, and then you apply it on those areas, those places you have your dark spots, your hyperpigmentation. Or if you want to be on the safe side, you can use a cotton board. Just rub the cotton board on the soap and then apply it. Okay, apply it on those places you have your dark spots, and leave it for like 20 to 40 seconds, then wash it off your face. Okay, then go in with your moisturizer. You don't want to go in with any other active. Okay, just go in with your moisturizer. Okay, and one secret or one thing that you need to know about the soap is that when you buy the soap, my advice is you cut it into bits. Okay, you cut it into small bits. You don't want to use the whole soap. You don't want to leave the whole soap exposed in your bathroom or in your shower. Just cut it into bits. Okay, cut into bits. In that way, you are saving costs, and because this soap extracts a lot, and you are also going to maintain the soap's efficacy and potency. Because one mistake that people make is, even though they buy the original, this efficacy and potency of this soap tends to leave because of the fact that it's exposed to sunlight, direct sunlight. Okay, so my advice is, once you buy the soap, cut into 2 bits, use the first bit, then now after it's done, then now use the other one. You don't want to expose everything, okay, to direct sunlight, okay, so as to maintain the efficacy and the potency of the soap. Okay, now another thing again that you need to know is the original of the soap. Guys, this soap has a lot of fake outside. Like, this particular soap has dozens and thousands of fake of it outside. Like, you need to be very careful. You need to get very careful by getting the soap from a trusted store. Like, get the soap from a trusted store. Like, once you know that this particular store sells original skincare products, like, just maintain it. Okay, now the thing is that how you know the original is that one major way you know the original is the expiring date. Kojie San has 2 years, okay, has 2 years lifespan. You cannot see a Kojie San soap that has 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. No, that is 2 years. So if this soap was manufactured on the 24th of February 2024, then the expiring date would be 24th of February 2026. Like, that is how it is. Okay, that is how it is. No, it doesn't go more than that. Yeah, just 2 years, and 2 years it is. Another thing again I need to know again, how you would know the original, is the smell. You need to start getting used to the smell. Like, once you get used to the smell, you know it is original. And another thing again is the way it lathers. Okay, because Kojie San soap lathers a lot, and it doesn't have any color when it lathers. It has a plain white color, like a normal soap, the way a normal soap lathers. So if your soap is showing you orange or giving you orange, is making your whole bathroom orange, then just know that soap is not the original one. Okay, and if it doesn't lather up well, they know that it's not the original one. Okay, so this soap is actually a very good one. All in all, just know how to use it and you will love it. Like, I've had this soap in my skincare routine for, I would say, for 2 years now. Yeah, for 2 years now. I've had it in my skincare routine, and I've actually been loving it. I don't use it every day. I use it just like maybe twice in a week. I only use it twice in a week, and that's it. I don't use it more than twice in a week, and I've been loving it. And guys, that is it. So guys, I hope you guys actually enjoyed my video. Let me know in the comment section thoughts about this video, and if there's another video you want me to make for you, let me also know that. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, guys, subscribe to my channel. Okay, support your girl, like my video, share, and also leave your comment, and I'll see you in the next one. So till then, bye.